What's up, guys? It's Sundance270, and what do we have for you today? Is it a challenge? No. Could it be? Maybe. Ooh. Just in time for spooky season, October. The Ghost Pepper Peanut Butter Cookie. I was sent these by the maker, and I'm probably going to butcher the name, Chris Ostrowski. I hope I did it some justice there. Sent me these here a little while ago to review, and I'm finally getting around to this for a video because, full disclosure, I tried one already because I didn't know if I wanted to do a written review or if I wanted to do a video, and so I tried one, see where it was, see how I thought about it, and I had some thoughts, good ones, but I had some thoughts, and I'm like, how do I communicate this best? And I enjoyed the cookie, but where do we go with this? Because this, my friends, has potential. Now, full disclosure again, and I told Chris this as much, I do have a personal bias. I love peanut butter cookies, and none will ever be as good as my grandma's. I told him that straight up. So any bias, any fairness, that's all predicated on that. Nothing will ever be as good as grandma's peanut butter cookies. I love me some peanut butter cookies. Peanut butter everything. Peanut butter M&Ms. Now, the peanut M&Ms, you could throw those into the surface of the sun, send them out on a boat, sink them to the bottom of the ocean. I don't care. Leave me the peanut butter M's, the Reese's Pieces, and peanut butter cookies. So I'm excited to try these. Ghost pepper is one of my favorite pod flavors, whatever you want to call it. I don't really eat pods, but I love ghost pepper sauce. And so that's where we're at. So I tried one of these. What are my thoughts? It was good, but I have other thoughts. We're going to open one up because I've also got some stuff I want to do with this that I have not done yet. So we're going to open this, give you a nice little... These things, my friends, are huge. This, like, you have to palm this thing. Look at that. And if you take a look at the texture of that cookie, really sink into the fact that those are whole peanut halves. Like, this is not just, a bunch of whatever makes up peanut butter cookies and just... No, this has actual peanuts in there too. Nice texture. Good flavor. Peanut butter cookies you can't really screw up unless you're just really terrible at this. So it's a good, serviceable, just a good cookie. Can't argue with that. Who doesn't want a good cookie? What makes it unique is the fact that it's the ghost pepper cookie. So there's ghost pepper in this. What kind of ghost pepper? Ghost pepper powder. You're not going to have any chunks of pods or whatever floating around, but you're going to get ghost heat. And I think that's one of the strengths of this. I'm not the biggest fan of Carolina Reaper per se, but I'll do it in my sauces because I love hot sauce. I don't know if you'll have to tell me, Chris, if the ghost pepper was intentional by what you added to this versus like a Reaper or something else, because this really does complement the peanut butter pretty well. What I'm going to do with it, and I'm going to dunk it a little bit of milk. I have tried it with that. I'm also going to, out of my own curiosity, though I do not eat Nutella on a regular basis, we're going to add some Nutella to this because this is a strange one, and I'll explain what I mean. This cookie has got some heat to it. Now, I'm a challenge head. I don't eat pods every day. I'm not a pepper guy like that, where I just enjoy the pepper for the pepper's sake. Look at this beautiful, let me split it open and show you the placenta. No, I like hot sauces and I like doing challenges, so I like to burn. And I also don't like to burn because that's part of what challenges are. You're just miserable. So this has some heat. This kicked me up to about a 3.5 on a chili head challenge scale, which is quite a lot. But the beauty of it, it doesn't overpower. It doesn't make you miserable. That's one of the strengths of this cookie. It's really hot, but it's not going to like burn you to where you're miserable. This is actually hotter than some of the like entry-level League of Fire challenges. I think this would be a great addition as a challenge product, and I would even submit to you if there was a way to kick up the heat on this thing and make it an extremely formidable challenge cookie, I'd do it all day. I'd love to see more of that. One of the things I like about, for example, especially from stuff from Old Agnes store, when they do the kind of the baked goods of those are good. The Hell Tart, by the time this video comes out, my Hell Tart video will be out, and unless I put this up before then, I don't know if I will. Depends on what I want to edit it as. Won't leave any spoilers there for you if I complete the Hell Tart, but what I love about the Hell Tart is that it is a baked good and it's got the heat. This thing is also a baked good with the heat. I wouldn't say for like a chili head challenger like myself to do this, it would be anything. To enjoy this though, you will. You will. This is just a solid, just good peanut butter cookie. I think I wish it were a bit more softer, a little chewier, because you can see it kind of broke. It broke easy. It's crumbly. But you get kind of that nice peanut butter cookie. Start chewing on the peanuts, the real sweetness. And then the heat kicks in and you start detecting the ghost pepper. Right? And it just kind of like slips in underneath. Like the sweetness of the peanut butter cookie. Oh, wow, I'm enjoying this. And then Ben was like, now you're burning. And you are. And you're burning nice. Like I said, I got about up to a 3.5. Probably wants to push to a 4 depending on how much you chew on it. Really tasty. You dip it in some milk here. Always gotta have your cookies in your milk. It's just a good peanut butter cookie. And then that heat catches up with you after. And the interesting thing I found out, because I didn't know what to expect with this. I didn't know how hot it was going to be. So like, okay, I'm tasting the heat. And then that heat keeps slowly ramping up from that ghost pepper. That powder in there. Just, it does. And you're like, oh, wow, this has got a hold of me. So some of my thoughts were, if I wanted to introduce somebody to challenges, and I didn't want to throw them off the deep end of anything, if I wanted to give them, before I ever told them to do something like a crunchy challenge, and I wanted to give them something more than like a really lower level heat challenge, some of the smaller points, I said, we're not going to throw you off the deep end, but we're not going to have you wade in the kiddie pool. I would start them with this. Try this for a challenge product. And I would recommend, if there's a way to make this hotter, do it. I would like to do a challenge version of this. I'm doing that. Definitely want to dip it in milk. When you go out a little dry, kind of room temperature, what it is, it's cool. I like the mixture of you get that nice cold, wet kind of thing going on with the milk, and then you get your sweetness of the cookie, and then that pepper kicks in underneath it. So it's got like this great range of stuff that's going on with your taste buds and your sensations in your mouth. I would say definitely dip this. I think I was thinking, if you're like me, I'm a challenge head. So I'm kind of always trying to do tolerance maintenance, which for me is just hot sauce on everything pretty much all the time in the challenges I do. So what I like about this, and I'm also on a diet. I'm on a carnivore diet. These are my cheats. Sue me. I'm not strict on it. But I'm basically on a carnivore diet. And so it's just meat and hot sauce. But every once in a while, I want my little cheat. I want my tastiness. I want my something to tickle my palate besides what I do. This would be, get you a pack of these. Let me check the prices here just so I can tell you, because excuse me, I might burp. Pack of 4, $22, and a 12 pack for $44. And great price for what is homemade, quality made, and you're gonna get a nice little burn. My thought was, this would be great for challenge heads, people like me, if we're doing our regular maintenance of tolerance, but you want something different, but you also want to burn. This is good. Who doesn't? Again, I go back to, who doesn't love a peanut butter cookie? It's hard to screw up. So it's just a good peanut butter cookie you're gonna want some of. that pepper kick in. All right. I'm going to try this with some Nutella here. I've had it before. I can't remember if I liked it or not. It's good. I bought it this morning specifically because I wanted to try it was cookie in a very different kind of ways. I'm thinking, like, what else could you do with a, peanut butter cookie? Eat it with ice cream, maybe some Nutella, and give it a shot. See if we can dress it up a little bit. Because it really is, it's simple. It is a peanut butter cookie that burns you with ghost pepper. There's not much to it. It's just good. So I'm thinking, I have all these thoughts. What do we do? Creative. What is its potential? What is its deliciousness? All that. And I think there's a lot you can do with this. I will say that was my one criticism. I wish it were more softer and not as crumbly. Ooh. Yeah, if you like to gussy up your cookies and like add stuff like Nutella, don't try that at home. Yeah, I would say this. Make sure you have a plate. There's a little crumbly because you can't. Again, these things are so big. Let me show you. Again, for size. Look at this. This is my hand. You have to palm this thing. These are so big and they are a bit crumbly. Have a plate. I don't. My floor's a mess. Whatever. I would say this is a Chili Heads cookie. This is something you want to introduce somebody into the world of Chili Head with. This is showing them what's possible. If you want to burn and you want to enjoy a nice snack, a break from whatever it is that you're doing in your normal diet, pick up a pack of these. Like I said, 4-pack for $22, shipped priority mail, and then a 12-pack for $44. This is from CM Magic. I'll put the thing right here. CM Magic Factory Pepper and Spice. You're going to want to pick this up. Don't be afraid to try different things with it. Like Nutella, milk, definitely dip. I go back to my only criticism is I wish it wasn't so crumbly, maybe a bit softer. So, but that is what it is. Other than that, it is a great product. It is a great cookie. Yeah. You did good, my friend. You did good. I would say for the constructive criticism of, I'd like to see if you could do this hotter and make it some kind of challenge product. This would be good. The other thing I was thinking is, like, if we can make them smaller and do them like by the pack, do like a little 6-pack, because we're Americans. We eat cookies by the sleeve. They're as long as our arm, that's what we do. I was thinking maybe if we do like smaller peanut butter cookies. And yeah, just so you could snack a whole pack of them versus, a whole thing of 4 or whatever it is, however you want to do it. Pardon me. This video's gone on long enough. So if you're out there, if you're a Chili Head, this isn't going to burn you. I got up to about a 3.5, depending on if it's naked or not. What I mean is if you dip it in milk or if you put Nutella on it, a little bit of that kind of mitigates against the heat. But if you just kind of go raw with it, it almost like it wanted to push to a 4. I think on the first one I tried, I was really surprised. I bit into it, like, and it was like, oh, wow, this has got some heat. So I would say that, and this is something a Chili Head will enjoy. It's not going to burn you crazy. I want to see if it could be a challenge version to burn crazy. And go pick it up. Go hit up CM Magic Factory Pepper and Spice. I'm sorry, this was inspired. I was reached out to by Chris to send me this after I'd posted some written hot sauce reviews, and those are a bit more flowery in their language and explanations. And again, when I was going into this, I want to try it because I didn't know I was going to do a video or whatever. And I just ended up having so many like thoughts because the flavor profile is simple enough. Peanut butter cookie, you can't screw that up. It's good. Ghost pepper heat, it's there. What do we do with it? Because this is what it's doing. And I would say there's so much potential with this thing, and you're not going to regret it if you buy it. You'll enjoy it. Go pick up some of these. You can find them on Facebook and all that good stuff. I'll put the links down in the description. Chris, thank you for sending these to me. They're delicious. And let me know if you make them hotter, man. What's up, guys? Sundance 270 here, and what do we have for you today? Do we have a challenge? No. Could we wait?